Where were we?
It appears the fire thralls are disturbing the dead at Angler's grave.
Now why would they do that? A special prize, perhaps?
Aye, a black pearl lies buried there. I recently picked up on it, and so did they.
How do we get to it before they do?
We need someone to tell us the right grave. We could ask Yolanda, the graveyard keeper.
Taken in for questioning, was she?
Her soul carries the scent of a black pearl. Free her, and the location of the pearl could be ours. There is another, a certain Richard, who also bears the mark of the pearl's presence. It seems he's actually trying to tell the Inquisition where to find the pearl, but his words are falling on deaf ears. Listen in quietly, and their arrogance could be your bargain. Whichever one we choose, our path will lead to the graveyard. Now, choose our landing, Navigator.
Ducks. There's the rest available now.
About time!
Let's toast Reginald. Ah, damn.
I'm finished waiting.
I'll leave John now. I neither it's daylight. I need cover.
Thank you for the backup. Consider it done. Heavy. Always move forward.
J'écoute, bon choix.
What's in it for me? No second thoughts, eh?
Oh, I'll have to note that down. Working on it. Oh, locking is good for... Oh, I can grow lots of things.
I know where the
I do like this so far.
Why don't you dig it up yourself then?
What do we have here?
Coming right up. Need some cover?
Hey, keep your head down.
Yeah, let me at him. It'll grow real fast. Now where do I get those seeds?
I've seen where it lies.
Hiding spot coming
I
up.
only trust the maiden.
Working on it.
Well, now.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine. Incoming!
I know where the pearl lies. Why don't you dig it up yourself then?
This will stretch your legs. All right, easy fix.
I'll walk this way.
Strange.
Oh my god!
And again.
Remedies for
I can
the
do this
dead.
all day.
I do like this so far.
I know where the pearl lies. Why don't you dig it up yourself then?
Sends you away. This plant's growing on me. Remedies for the dead. Yeah, let me at 'em.
Who?
I know where the pearl lies. Why don't you dig it up yourself then?
Sends you away. Working on it.
Oh, yes. A nice little stroll.
Let the leaves cover all. It's all illusion.
Nature spreads unchecked.
Incoming.
I've seen where it lies. Trust me. We only trust the maiden. I'm telling you, it's right in that coffin.
Of course, and my great-grandmother cleaned the maiden's bedsheets.
Yours too. It seems we're related. Please, the prognosticator is looking right at it. You just have to tell him. Trust me.
The graveyard's been searched exactly according to holy rite.
Our holy search will neither be hastened nor diverted by your questionable information. Now stop nagging us. We have important business to do.
Now we know where to find the pearl.
Head for the graveyard and claim our prize. I'm always here.
Treatment's ready. Take a walk. A memory imprint. This plant's growing on me.
Please tell.
A bush for hiding.
You keep a swift shrug.
Coming through.
My soul is razor sharp. Consider it done.
Ready for a challenge.
Aye.
I'm glad your memories are still working now.
Let's get moving, eh?
I have just
Never
the thing.
look back.
Please, listen.
I like it already.
Leave us alone.
What ails your soul today? Coming right up.
First the pole climbs and then...
Watch me go. You never cease to amaze, Marley. Oh, this is fascinating. It'll grow real fast. We wanna hide, yeah? This'll be fun to come back to. All right, easy fix.
A wise decision.
I've seen where it lies. Trust me. We only trust the maiden.
Here again.
I've seen where it lies. Trust me. We only trust the maiden.
Any cannons loose?
I'll snap my fingers. Aye. Time is on our side. I like these odds. People here deal with the Inquisition in rather peculiar ways.
The people of Angela's grave have all been touched by the curse after living off the creature's remains for generations. In the eyes of the Inquisition, they teeter on the edge of acceptability, so long as they can't prove a deeper corruption. Like the Angler itself, they are being scrutinized until further assessment can be made. Most remain defiant or indifferent, while a few become collaborators.
Than usual.
I like it already.
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
There's only one way in. It's really fucked up because it's daylight. Everyone's covering everyone here.
What do we have here? Consider it done.
Standing around, catching light. Ha! I have just the thing.
Opportunity calls.
Need something, matey. Next patient. Souls from the air. You never cease to amaze, Marley.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. Like moths to the firecracker. Hard to resist the noise. Another ace in the hole.
Maiden, hone my senses. The darkness will not shelter you forever.
This will occupy them for a bit.
Is it a trick? Or part of the design?
The crackles draw them.
Commence the rite of inquiry. My ears shall warn me of danger.
They always fall for it. Where do I put
A
this?
fool's prank, it seems. Very well. This shall not go unanswered. My eyes shall uncover the wretched.
Ice,
The
a
right's been
little
put-
spectacle,
Nothing
just
was
for
found.
you. Back up.
Hey.
Good.
Try this fruit. Oh, I like that.
You sure you remember correctly, Marty? Swiftly.
What ails your soul today?
Let's knock them out again.
Leaves are itching. Walking is good for you. Working on it. Oh,
Let's think of something much
I
lighter.
like this so far. Like leaves in the wind. Wonder
Why
dust.
don't I walk this way?
3 little cuts. Kill the body. Breathe it. Souls from the ground.
What it fucking takes.
A little souvenir.
I have just the thing. Hiding spot coming up.
Harsh treatment, ship doctor.
Let's cover this up. Oh, this is fascinating. Let me see your soul. Incoming! It'll grow real fast. Souls from the air. One day, I'll find out how you do it. Watch me go. What is that? Let's try again. Working on it. Let the leaves cover off. Let's cover this up. Coming right up. Let me just take notes on that one. Walking is good for you. I do like this so far.
So it's me this one.
Need some cover? I gotcha. Oh, this is fascinating. Hiding spot coming up. Watch me go. As many as you like. Ah, I like it from the ground.
I'll hold on to this.
We've been
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
I do resist the noise.
Hey, try this fruit. Like leaves in the wind. This plant's growing on me.
Flame.
It'll grow real fast. Swift shrub,
Big
coming
problem, bigger solution. A little spectacle just for you. Another ace in the hole.
What horrors lie hidden in the brush? Maiden, hone my senses. In the name of the
This
maiden
will
of
occupy them
the
for a bit.
A fool's prank, it seems. Very well.
D'accord.
We should have.
the flame.
Ah,
Burning
Gale
need
bringing
ammunition.
on the pain.
Good capture.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Let's get moving, eh?
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
They always fall for it. Little bombs.
Commence the right of inquiry.
Commence
Any
the right of
aberration shall
inquiry.
be rectified.
My eye shall uncover the wretched.
I do resist the noise.
Well, part of the design.
Little explosives
shall
are
not
just
go
as
Shall
good.
not go
My
unanswered.
hands shall
And
stay
so
calm
the
in the
wicked
face
shall
of
be
evil.
cleansed by fire.
This will occupy them for a bit.
The right's concluded. Nothing was found.
the per-
Ah, I would have forgotten otherwise.
Hone my senses.
Maiden,
Mensura.
hone my senses.
Calcula.
The body measures.
Rectifica.
I do resist the noise. Thanks, Marley.
At your
Fool's
service.
prank, it seems. Very well.
There's no distance.
Oh, I like that. One less to worry about.
Smart patrol.
A bush for hiding. We wanna hide, yeah? Cup needs more time. It's all in the roots.
Okay.
A memory imprint.
Black Pearl should be there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. They got a prognosticar. Oh, on a Black Pearl. And 2 kindred so freaking far away from each other. And of course they got Udex. So I need Udex first.
I must keep at it. The acolytes, they look up to me.
I won't be able to do shit if I can't reach Udex. I need to reach Udex.
Yeah.
begin.
Let me. Yeah. No cover? Easy fix.
Much obliged, so lady.
Now is the
Treatment's
curse
ready.
proliferates.
All right. Easy fix.
We must keep our eyes open. The maiden will guide us.
Can we keep that one for later?
This way.
Ha! I have just the thing.
The cursed wretch!
Yes, I'm. We're back, huh?
Let's see what's out there.
Bonsoir. Good capture. What ails your soul today?
Nice little stroll.
Watch me go. Interesting choice, Marley.
I must return to my right of patrol.
As many as you like. Can we keep that one for later? I know right where to cut. Let the leaves cover all.
Now where do I get those seeds, Sue lady?
Incoming. Hiding spot coming up. Swift shrug coming through.
Barely heard him over my thoughts.
This'll be fun to come back to. This plan's growing on me. Wanna go somewhere else? Ha! I have just the thing. It'll only hurt a bit. Oh, no problem.
Must resume my task.
Oh, I like that.
I like this one.
J'écoute. Et les canons.
Get
This workings of the
fine
grand design. There.
Unleash.
What do we have here? Through the below. No second thoughts, eh?
Ah, the curious workings of the grand design.
Little death bringer. See you around,
remedies
friend.
for the dead. Oh, this is fascinating. Too many weeds here.
Opportunity calls. Don't let the
Standing
flame
around, catching light. Kill the body.
Ready for a
Breathe
shot.
the soul.
Aye.
What's in it? I hold the curse.
Well, well.
I write its end.
Lady at the ready. Ha! I have so
Clean.
much thing.
Enjoy.
I thought so.
Consider it done.
Let me guess, the Black Pearl is not here.
That is indeed the Black Pearl.
Really?
Now, bring it back on deck.
Ooh!
Straight to the point.
6 grams of death.
Nice.
2 drops of moonshine.
How do we get out? This is the fastest way out.
At your service. Now we're getting somewhere. I'll be there soon.
Ugh, leaves are itching.
What is that?
Oh, I like that. treatment's ready.
My soul is razor sharp. Always move forward. From here to there.
Hey! Try this fruit.
D'accord. This is going to be a long shot.
I do like this so far. This plan's growing on me. A bush for hiding. It's all in the
Nature spreads unchecked.
incoming.
What do we have here?
I stand ready.
It'll only hurt a bit. 3 little cuts. Watch me go.
One less to work.
I like need some, maybe.
Cannon is mightier than the sword.
Through the below we go.
I expected a harder map, it was really clean, really fast as well. "22 bushes."
Navigator, come by when you have time. I have something to discuss.
J'écoute. Bon choix.
What do you wanna do? You wanna jump? Depressive skeleton again. Good evening, good evening.
Is your head still full?
Yes. How to get better?
At writing poetry? Well, practice helps, but you need inspiration too.
Inspiration?
Yes. You have to see or feel something that inspires you. Let me take you on top of the mast and show you what I mean.
Bring the said skeleton to the top of the mast.
Let me tell you, the rope, this is where the fun begins. Sure as the storms. I'll be cautious, but it's still going to hurt. Get.
There we are. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
Ah, oui. The vastness of the ocean. It can arrest your eyes for quite some time if you let it. Now, what do you feel?
Ah, beauty.
Do you think you can capture them?
Capture?
Like holding on to them to let them guide you?
With devotion I see the ocean. The distance melts resistance. Like that?
That was great. I've not seen any skeleton speak so fluently.
Something changed
It's fleeting. Must continue. Do you know more places like this?
Sure. Maybe you'll see the cannons from a new perspective now? Who wants to go on a ride? Don't get too comfortable. I don't mind. Ah! A fine shot! Here.
Nothing rhymes with cannons.
Ah, I'm glad you're paying attention. If a word does trip you up, try to work around it. What does the cannon look like? What does it do? What sound does it make? Those kinds of things.
Sturdy iron resists wind. Stands heavy with tough skin. Always does what it's supposed to do until it doesn't.
That was quite good. Thank you for sharing it with me.
Are there more places for inspiration?
Sure. But it may be time to look somewhere only you can.
Inside my skull?
Exactly. I'll leave you to it.
Gale,
Oui?
I want to share with other skeletons too.
Are you certain?
Yes.
That may be arranged. Let me figure something out. D'accord.
Canoness, I see you're still working with the skeletons.
That is why I came to you. Are there any rooms in your hold where we could arrange a reading?
I have a gallows chamber that has never seen any use, since everyone is dead anyway. I'll let Estelle know to give you access once you're ready.
Très bien. I'll stick together a little leaflet. As you command. Bone slam in the gallows. Open stage. Everybody is invited. Now, let's put these up around here. Bien sûr. That should be fairly visible too.
Music! I like music!
That's a good spot. Swiftly. Let's not ask for permission. That's a good spot. Good. That's enough. Now we wait until the day of the reading and hope that people come.
What do we have here? I like these odds.
I have made a decision, Navigator. Something I'll need your assistance with.
At your service, O mighty ship.
Come, I will escort you down myself.
Where are we?
The deepest hold, where I keep my most treasured memories. Only the captain ever set foot in here.
Shouldn't there be more memories here?
There were. I moved them further down. You're almost there, Navigator.
You are hunting Black Eye Mordecai's treasure. I want in.
The captain's hoard. What is it to you?
What is a treasure to a pirate, eh? Adventure, gold, a chance to beat the Inquisition. I'll help you find your captain's legacy. And I only want 3 shares of the plunder.
Preposterous. Half a share.
2.5.
1.
2 shares. Hurry now. I bet more acolytes are coming.
Fine. I accept your terms. Now break that seal and state your name.
A Fia Monecato. At your service. I didn't expect to find this down here.
I think it has earned a spot.
Consider it done. Reaper's teeth. What's all this?
A shrine to my very first memory. Like all memories here, it is one of the captain.
Why am I here?
I need your help to destroy it.
What? Are you crazy?
I cannot fight against myself. Every time I think of the captain now, I know Ignatia will win. I won't let that happen, Navigator. I'd rather forget it all.
Well, you'll have to do that without me.
The captain gave you a mission, Navigator. Did you think it would be easy?
This can't be what he meant.
And yet, it is what must be done. Destroy the first memory, and all others will fade.
Marley, what do you think will be left of you?
I have you and the crew to make new memories with. I think the captain would like that. Now please, Navigator.
Fine. On your head it be.
Hello there, ship. Can you hear me?
Who are you?
The name's Black-Eye Mordecai, and I have the honor of being your captain.
What's a captain?
It's, well, let's say we're partners, you and I. I'll be your guide and teacher. You make sure we don't drown. Together, we'll make a name for ourselves in the lost Caribbean. Sounds like a good time, eh?
I see. You're the captain. Who am I?
Aye, every great ship needs a fitting name. How about the Red Marley? You like the sound of that?
Very well. I'll be Red Marley. You will be the captain.
You know what, Marley? I think I have a better idea.
Navigator, have I not made myself clear?
Let's make another pact. You and I. When we find the treasure and face Ignatia, you put your trust in me. I'm your navigator. I can guide you through the storm.
If I succumb to Ignatia or the Time Soul, all will be lost.
Mordecai already made that gamble. I won't back down now. What's a little risk to pirates, eh? Well now, crisis averted, and one more task left to go. Are you watching, Jester? This must be right up your alley. I'll be there soon.
Soul memory so we can revive the last crewmate.
Where to, Navigator?
Calamity Reef. Small crew, big plans. Oh, nighttime. Thank God it's night. I can test out Teresa for the very first time. Maybe.
A distress call has reached my thoughts. It's coming from Calamity Reef.
Can you establish a connection?
Hello,
Hello. This is Captain Harlock of the Sally. Me and me crew have been captured by the Zealots. Any boat with a soul left out there, send help.
This is the Red Marley, Captain. Where are you?
Reaper, am I glad to hear you. We're right in.
Right in where?
The connection is gone. The reef's energies are interfering.
Any idea where it came from?
No, but our conversation has left a couple of soul traces behind. Touch one of them, and I should be able to locate the source. Now choose our landing, navigator.
Win it, John.
It's smashing time.
I wanna test out Teresia
It's about time.
and Pinkus.
New
Toya will wait for the next
inspiration.
map.
Fabulous.
Or Teresia. I don't know, man. Oof.
Such
Pingus will wait. Where are we, Toya? John, Toya, then Teresia.
Sure as the time.
The court is in session.
Aye. Vile noise, animal.
Alif, the trap is set. A heavy customer.
Spare a bite.
Very traditional.
Starving.
I have precious little to spare.
Teresa, para servirle. I send you my resolve. Let fate be. Justice has been
God
granted.
damn, she's so
A
freaking
feast
good.
for my blade. The dish takes shape. Raise with your legs. A fine blend of memories.
I'm losing track of time.
In a moment, a useful gift. Get ready to strike.
That's my sacred task.
What is that?
Traces being there. Commence the right of inquiry. Any
The oldest
aberration shall
tricks
be
are the
rectified.
best. Hey!
What horrors lie hidden in the brush?
Kaizoku katana. Sufficiently skewered.
Mastika was convinced that the soul traces residuals would be here, but I can't see them.
A recipe for
What
further
they
strategy.
deserve. My verdict is final.
My galley is the battlefield. I follow the
For
plan.
desperate times.
Hopefully I'll find something soon.
Teresa, ready to death.
Our objective is clear.
My strength returns. Still breathing. Still sane. I see where this is going.
Can you hear the waves? Move like water, Nakama.
A skeleton by a cannon. I dreamt last night. I can't even say.
Ask. Then see a confessor.
Yokai! This will suffice. Prepare for death.
Traces being there.
Skewer the house.
You
as vicious as you play cards, do ya?
Could you spare a bite?
My sight reaches far.
Little to spare.
Better old than sorry.
The heart is pierced.
The white crow
Hesitation
stands
is
ready.
defeat.
I'm feeling
That's some spice. Good timing, Marley.
Come on, Sir Reginald!
The future calls.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready. You picked the right bone.
I knew this would come.
Slice and dice. Cut through the shadow.
The verdict is clear.
Ready.
The fire hungers for us. Change in position.
Back to the
Good
sea!
taste. Next. Objective complete.
The trace leads to the center of the Inquisition encampment, to a small wooden ship right on a table.
An entire pirate crew? Caught on a table?
Aye. Pick it up and see what you can find.
Ah! Salt Creek!
I'm going in.
Why not use my power?
Quickly.
A wise decision.
Flows through me.
Through the flames.
There a second climb.
Your crimes are severe. Iron judgment. I've seen it happen.
The tides obey no one.
Balanced to perfection.
All right. Have some of mine.
On my way. All in one motion.
Don't think you can escape.
The expected outcome. A refined decision. A taste of a heavy customer.
What do we have?
Come on! Shit!
Our options for variety are
Sir
endless.
Reginald!
Affirmative.
My sight
Good taste.
reaches far.
It seems our work is never done.
Aye.
Blood and silence. Magatta.
The tides obey no one.
Don't think you can escape.
That's gonna slow me down.
In the end, it finds us all.
Toya. Ready.
Let fate be our judge. One bolt, one life.
I'm feeling. Let's go, Sir Reginald.
Let's try a new recipe. Our objective is clear. The Marley remembers.
Just the miniature ship, as you said.
The trace leads right to it. Curious. Pick it up. It might contain information that leads us to the actual crew. My power grows.
decks up there. Goddamn you decks.
It will be done.
Carry the soul energy so we could dispose of it in the pit of Iron Bed.
Simple. Suddenly very silent, are we? There's no use. The flame is going to burn through your resistance.
Nearly salvage the whole.
The fight begins.
Nothing left to bring to.
So why wasn't the crystal here? Continue searching.
We may return here. All in one motion. The dish takes shape. A heavy customer.
More?
Yes, keep it.
Good timing, Marnie. I cannot lose. Quickly. Why is there back to this?
Found anything of use yet?
That's cool. A good start.
Nothing lures me from my sacred post.
Why is there a miniature ship two in one condition in the middle of Back to this.
Found anything of use yet?
I follow the plan. Why is there a miniature ship in perfect condition in the middle of calamity? Very traditional.
I can do this forever.
A simple method. Why is there a miniature ship in perfect condition in the middle of Calamity Reef?
I knew this would come.
What clues are we looking for?
Is
Cut through the shadows.
one of the biggest battleships of the Holy Inquisition ever seen?
Hey! Get ready to strike.
Here,
Even more documents. Any progress?
it seems the ship was carrying a crystal filter.
It was emanating souls.
That sounds
Just wanted to not prepare your bound.
Another round?
Found anything of use? Ah! Salt!
This corrupted power, it would truly be a marvel to see.
My blade is ready. Our objective is clear.
I heard that.
Why
None
is there a
removes me
miniature
from my
ship
sacred
in
post.
perfect condition?
Maybe not call for the right of a life.
I can do this forever.
Move like water. Back to this.
Found anything of use yet?
Why is there a miniature ship in perfect condition in the middle of Calamity Reef?
Come on, Sir Reginald!
My ears never deceive me.
I'm always prepared.
We'll see. Can you hear the waves singing? It's unthinkable.
A simple method of deception. have the advantage
Mr.
of
Mercury, at
memory.
the ready.
Very traditional animal. One arm.
I will
The
note
trap
it in my
is set.
report.
Why is there a miniature ship in perfect condition in the middle of
Death from all sides.
Raise with your legs.
Isn't it obvious?
Good timing, Marley.
The biggest threat. The Inquisition in the sea. It's unthinkable.
Simple. Strike with precision.
I've seen it happen. A record of the past. Let fate be. I am a better shot.
The sea flows through me.
It was emanate.
When in doubt, eh, Marley?
Continue reading.
I see.
You picked the right bone.
Good for another shot.
I'm
Sure
always
as the
prepared. Good taste. I cannot lose. The expected outcome.
And another stack.
Was the crystal
Black pearl. Of course not. The crystal only carried the soul energy so we could dispose of it in the pit at Iron Bay.
Very sensible, Marley. The taste of the heavy customer. Who? Our options for variety are endless. Prepare for death. Don't think you can escape the Maiden's fire. In the end, it finds us on my way. This will serve the heavy customer.
Soon there'll be nothing left to bring to you.
So why wasn't the crystal here? Continue searching.
The Marley's special skill. Simple. A simple method of deception. Preparing the ingredients. I follow the plan. Slice to pieces. Hey! The Marley remembers. Mysterious little ship. A refined decision. The old Back to this.
Ah! Assault creep.
Mysterious little
The
ship.
turtles would like that. I'm coming, Sir Reginald.
The fire
Bring this place up
hungers
time.
for
Move
us.
with speed. A familiar tune.
I heard that, you fiend.
Can you hear the waves singing? Let's remember this point.
Slice and dice.
I need to find a way to deal with that
Cereza,
dog.
para servirle.
No one else will get on top.
I've seen it happen.
Aye. Measure is unseasonable.
Who needs eyes to see? The crow flies. It's done. filed for review.
The tides obey.
Our objective is clear.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
Miniature ship in
I'll step on a shell or
the
two.
middle of calamity.
Nothing changed here, I see.
I'm always prepared.
The verdict is clear. With kind regards.
Still here. Continue searching.
Death is not defeat. Good timing, Marty. Blood and silence. A good starter. The heart is best. Move like water. Raise with your legs.
Oh shit, man. Holy shit.
Emanating soul. A heavy customer. I sense. Very sensible, Marty.
Still breathing. Still sane. Iron judgment.
Better old than sorry. A pirate's delight. The depths call. The depths have released me. My power lies below. Nobody will find me here.
It will be done. In a moment. Prepare for death. Ah, a recipe for the taste of death.
Let me continue reading.
A refined decision.
Come on, Sir Reginald! That's what we do. Well, I suppose more bullets can't hurt.
Raise with your
Finished.
legs.
Whoa, careful there.
Wait, is that little ship the sunken Sally?
Do we look sunken to you?
Perhaps the shrunken Sally would fit the bill.
Ah, funny are we? Ship's name is Sally, just Sally. We were caught by the Inquisition while we were raiding here.
I see. Did you get anything good while you're at it?
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
You're at it.
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
Don't really have a choice, do we? What do you say, men? Arr. Well, it's not going to be better than that. Bring us to the shallow waters next to the camp. Then the gem is yours.
Pure dead brilliant!
Teresa, ready to serve. The crow flies. One bow, one life. My verdict is final.
Do I see preparation?
How long do you take to die? What the fuck?
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
You're at it.
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth.
You're at it.
The crow
Aye, nifty
flies.
little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
You're at it.
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
Don't really have a choice, do we? What do you say, men? Arr. Well, it's not going to be better than that. Bring us to the shallow waters next to the camp. Then the gem is yours.
Let's get a better view for desperate times. Justice has been granted.
Who?
The crow has claws.
Do we have?
You're at it.
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
Don't really have a choice, do we? What do you say, men? Arr. Well, it's not going to be better than that. Bring us to the shallow waters next to the camp. Then the gem is yours.
For desperate times. Let's get a better view. Let the future come. Blood will flow. The crow flies. Through the flames. Tria cuervos. I am your executioner.
What do we have here?
Ah. I see where this is going. A record of the
So
past.
not bad. She's really not bad.
I've seen it happen. A bolt for your skull.
What?
Once more onto the breach.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready! Ah, that's bone brains. Gotta clean this place sometime. Ah, sure as the tides. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Nothing changed here, I see. That was a good memory.
Teresa, para servirle. The future calls.
Anyone hungry?
Back to the sea. The turtles would like that. Ah, glad he's back.
The verdict is clear.
No
Ashen
one
judgment.
returns from the
Judgment
dead.
is at hand. For desperate times. No mercy. Otra ronda. Let fate be our judge. Filed for
Slice
review.
and dice. The fight begins. Right, objective complete.
Arr, good to be back on the tides.
Now, as for our payment,
Sure, don't wet your deck. Here.
Much obliged.
Now, men, see to the Sally and make her ready to sail. Aye. The sea flows through me. I'll step on a shell or two. Pure dead brilliant. Let's go, Sir Reginald. Fire.
The work is done.
Away I
Easy.
return.
I think the final island unlocks. Now, I unlock the last crewmate. It's the final island. 10 times better during night. During daylight is a pain in the ass. Was kinda hard with this patrol here. Other than that, it was easy. Clean that. Start the new crew tale, revive the last crewmate.
Where the wind blows, cannonballs
First,
fly.
we do the crew tale.
Sure as the storms. All right, Estelle. Take me to the gallows. Everyone's down there already. That's exciting. Wow, she wasn't kidding. This place is packed. Huh? That's Teresa over there. I should say hello. Quelle surprise!
Teresa here.
I see you.
Teresa! I didn't think that you'd be joining too.
When I was a Udex, I often had to disperse such free-spirited gatherings. I think I'll enjoy contributing for once.
So you're planning to perform?
The more the merrier, eh?
Of course.
Now, you better talk to your protégé. I sense a bit of stage fright there.
D'accord. Hey.
So many.
Right, I didn't expect it either.
Can't speak. Nervous.
Sure you can. Breathe in and out. Or whatever you do without lungs. Now, I've got to open this thing. Swiftly. Greetings, everyone, and welcome. As you all know, today we have a bone slam right here on the Marley's Gallows. The stage is open for whoever wants to start.
I guess I'll start then.
I like long shots.
A long time ago, I'd have used my crossbow to drive you all away. Huh? Today, I think my words alone suffice. When you see how I see, everything's a blur, until it fades to black. Once there was brightness, a flame that guides me, until the kindling waned. Now darkness surrounds me. It shelters and cradles me. Because if you see how I now see, I prefer darkness over what I used to be. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Now, who wants to be next?
Me. I dropped a bone. My left toe fell off. I can't find
Thanks
it.
for the follow.
That's not poetry, that's reality. Whoa! Thank you!
Alright, thanks. Please make sure to get that toe bone of yours off stage as well. Now, I think it's time for the skeleton who initiated this evening. The stage is yours, my friend.
No, too afraid.
Trust me. Once you're up there, your fears will evaporate. No? Well, let me give you a little push then. Any volunteers? This is where the fun begins. Bonjour.
Thank you, Gale. Few of my memories are mine, but I'm fond of them. Is that a crime? While I seek solace in my head, 1,000 souls stare at me instead. They wonder and they ask, what binds us to this bony cask? Who were we and why? Couldn't we just simply die? Things used to be until they were no more. Now they have to be, even if they want no more. Thus we have to wander. Thus we have to see. We need time to ponder and come to terms with eternity.
Great, what a striking piece. Now, I think that is it. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope we can do something like this again. Aye.
He's not a sad skeleton anymore. Now he's a surging skeleton.
I must thank you, Gale.
It was my pleasure. Are you talking fluently all of a sudden?
Yes, but I can't stay much longer.
Huh? What? You want to leave the Marley?
As I said, I have to wander and see.
All right. Then I have one question, if you don't mind. Does something like you lurk in all our skeletons?
We are all amalgams of many, many souls, content to be rescued and sheltered by the Marley. I do not know what triggered the sadness in me, but I do know this. You saved me from a grim fate, Gale. And thus, I will be forever grateful to you. Now I must go. May the souls always shine in your favor, Gale.
Wait for him to swim away. Javid, thanks for the 7 months. And hello to you too, Javid. Yo, man. That's a curtailed done.
What do we have here?
And now we have to revive the last crewmate. And I believe the game is about to end very soon. After it should unlock the final island. 2-3 more missions, I guess, stops.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Any recent accomplishments you can boast about?
The revive.
I did 6 rows.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. You must be Quentin Albers, the treasure hunter. You really do have a golden skull.
Ah, yes. The head. One of the less interesting bits of my possessions. Say, how much for that sword in your chest? I'll give you, let's say, 100 cursed rupees?
I'm afraid it's not for sale.
Ah, that's what they all say. I'll file that one under negotiations ongoing.
The Navigator needs that sword for her power, treasure hunter.
New Navigator, you say? You sure she's not a spy here to steal my, our treasures?
As much as one can be among pirates. Regardless, we need you to head down to the training deck.
Yeah, I'll gladly throw the skull around a bit. But I expect a good treasure hunt soon, you hear?
This is the last crewmate. And I unlocked them all. There's 8 in total. See if I can remember them. Afia, Toya, Sulady, Gael, John, Teresa, this new one, Albers, and I'm missing someone. I easily miss someone.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Quentin can throw his head to use as a bait. They'll try to pick it up.
I can smell gold already.
Why haven't I unlocked this one earlier, man?
If there is value, it's mine.
This is classic Commandos, like
An
when
offer?
you threw
Who
cards
doesn't
to
like gold,
Germans.
huh? Not even the zealots can resist its glittering cool. Another kind of bait. It's a deal then.
Works exactly the same. Gold everywhere, right? Gold piles everywhere.
Is this still the same skull? I remember different gems in your sockets.
Yeah, always the same. Haven't got a whole collection in my chest or something. No. Finders keepers, right?
Commissarius ignores the golden head. Okay.
Treasured memories. Will it yield coin? I will draw them. Golden opportunity. It will be dealt with. I drive a deadly bargain.
Do I got a golden dagger?
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. Thank you. Nobody takes what's mine. Ready to fire.
That's fucking bloody.
I can smell gold already.
The treasure rod. You can drag allies and bodies to his location. You can interact with objects from a distance.
Finders keepers, right?
You can unfold ladder. A golden fishing rod, man.
If there is value, it's mine. Treasure fishing. Come to me, trinkets.
Oh, you can trigger traps with a fishing rod.
My line can pull in all. Line and
From
sinker.
afar.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
Quite a long range as well.
The line is sturdy. Lights out. An offer I can't refuse. Come fishy fishy.
I'm fishy fishy. Yeah.
I'm still amazed how often fate conspires to lend use to your power.
Fortune favors the bold, and I have boldness.
I never forget.
In space.
All bodies as well.
What reaches far? I'll take that. No escape from my bait.
No escape from my fate. Oh, you put bodies straight into your chest.
It will be dealt with. You'll pay with your demise. Will it yield coins?
But where's the key?
Nah, not right now. I can smell gold already.
What? Come here.
Silver key, huh?
You can steal the key from afar.
It will be dealt.
Silver key! You fucking idiot.
Will it yield coin? You threw your net and captured a memory, Marley. Ah! A puzzle! There better be treasure at the end of it. It's a deal. No, it's not yet. Finders keepers, right? No one cheats death but us. If there is value, it's mine. I'll trade you for your life. The line is sturdy. Cursed day. A deal to remember, Marley. Nobody takes what's mine. Oh? This knife will be your end. An offer I can't refuse.
An offer you can't refuse.
Another kind of bait. Come fishy fishy. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
What do we have here?
Let's come to an accord. If there is value, it's mine. Again and again. They'll bite. An offer I can't refuse. Time to get my head in the game.
Well now.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. Sign your treats, ready to fire. Tight lines. It's landed a heavy one.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Get vision there.
It will be
Real.
Will it yield coin? My golden sign.
Strange.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. That's a big one. An offer I can't refuse. Ready to fire. If there is value, it's mine. My head is loose. It's a deal, then. Another kind of bait. The rod reaches far. Nobody takes what's mine.
Do I see?
Tight lines. No escape from my bait. I can smell gold already.
I have my duties. May the maiden forgive this error.
These memories are foolproof. Finders keepers, right? I'll take that. It will be dealt with. It's a deal, then.
Well done, treasure hunter. Return up top, so we can continue the chase for the captain's hoard. Navigator, we have a full crew and the mirror has been satisfied. A final message from the captain awaits us.
I forgot about Pinkus. Nice crew. Funny as fuck. Parlay with a mirror.
Now we're getting somewhere.
What are you doing? You crazy?
I fell asleep as a skeleton recently.
How can I help?
That explains a lot.
I wonder, Quentin, what brought you onto the Marley? I always saw treasure hunters as more solitary figures.
Indeed. I used to sail around the lost Caribbean on a little sloop, fishing and trading what I found. I found my niche as a sort of treasure peddler, if you will.
Was the Marley one of your customers?
Yeah. Or rather, the captain was. Ghost ships in general tend to be good patrons.
Ženo!
Crews have
Hrana
interests
gde je?
in goods few others appreciate. And they often
Proveri
have objects
aplikaciju.
that conjure my interests just as much.
Ah, so Mordecai had something you wanted.
Indeed he did. His black eye. Captain kept insisting that there was nothing special about it, but believe me, I know special when I see it. So, I made him an offer.
Which he refused.
He said it wasn't for sale, but if I became part of the crew, he'd one day show me where he found it. Hence I joined, presuming it would take me maybe a week until I pried that secret from him. That was almost 3 decades ago. Oh, damn. Well, no matter. I'm sure I'll figure it out someday. Until then, I'll have to continue fishing.
I fell asleep
Straight
as
to the
a
point.
skeleton recently.
That explains a lot. Recently I saw one that tried to eat fish bait.
So, you've mastered my tests. I knew you all had it in you. Now, listen well. I hid the treasure on that small, forgotten island. You know the one. You've been there already. Approach the island, and the mirror will call my treasure from the ether. The rest is up to you.
That small, forgotten island. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Aye, the treasure lies on Morrow's Reach.
Let's gather at the map table and make plans. Well, well. Looks like everyone's here.
Let's get this going, hey? Can't wait to get my roots on that treasure.
Ah, yes, the grand treasure. Our Capitan's final legacy.
There'll be gold, yeah? Oh, there must be. Oh, I can smell it already.
Hey, keep your head on your string, Quentin. Sir Reginald is getting blushing, and he's a fish.
Vulgarities aside, I'm looking forward to a riveting new chapter in my memoirs.
You can write your fiction after we've defeated Ignatia.
Aye, a recipe for a legendary encounter.
Once we arrive on Morrow's Reach, the treasure will be revealed. There will be gold, but also something more. An ancient primordial soul, bound to the island long ago.
That is what Ignatia is after, and we can't let her have it. Mordecai has prepared us for what's to come. With our help, the Marley will send this thing back to the below.
I want you all on this mission. Together, we will honor the captain's last request.
And we put an end to Ignatia's madness.
With the captain's treasure. In the logbook it says that the crew is on a 53.7%, overall completion 34.4, islands 14, other 35. You need to finish the game and replay missions for 100%. Molim. Evo. My food arrived, 10 minutes pause, and then we play the, I guess it's the final mission. So, 10 minutes, be right back fast. Where were we? Complete the mission, the captain's treasure.
No second thoughts, eh?
Where to?
In Amaro's Reach? Really? During night, Afian needs to go. Wait, all 8 crew size? All 8?
Tomorrow's reach is in sight.
The mirror has issued its call. The captain's treasure returns to our reality.
My. Look at all that coin.
Something else has appeared at the island's heart.
The time soul. Reaper's teeth. I can sense the thing from here.
It is calling to me.
Ignore it, Marley. We must deal with Ignatia first.
Ah, I have been waiting for you, ship. Come, witness the fruits of my labor. Soon, my right will force this ancient horror under my command.
She is trying to ensnare the time soul.
All right, crew. We'll make Ignatia our first priority. We deal with her, and then the time soul. And then we grab the treasure.
Aye! At your command, Navigator.
Damn, man, all 8.
Naturally.
Really?
Let me at him.
Holy shit.
New inspiration. Fabulous. A coin for my travels?
They're holding a fishing rod. It's hilarious.
Treasure? I'm in. Back to the roost. Teresa stands ready.
Alright. Up we go.
The court is in session.
Ah, the oh so familiar pull of your power. Even in the face of inevitable defeat, you send your lost souls into the fray. Come then, strike down my soldiers. Hail pain and death upon me, if it pleases you. In the end, it will all be undone.
I like these odds.
Let's try a new recipe. Sufficiently skewed. A refined decision.
The White Crow stands ready. Through the flame.
Damn it, man, look at the crew.
Ugh, leaves are itching. You wanna hide, yeah?
Cover crowd. Cover crowd.
I'm here.
Fuck you, that way too funny, man.
The fire steals the soul.
Oh.
I don't look up to anybody. I can resist the noise.
Preparation is key. I'm going in.
Anybody seen my servants?
Like hidden in the brush.
must carry on.
Struggle.
Banish
A
the time
defiance
soul.
all too familiar. The ship truly is your offspring.
Let me remind you.
Jesus. Three prognosticators.
Gracious maiden.
Trouble's brewing. Can't you feel it?
I'd rather concentrate on my task.
A shame we don't have time to grab any of this treasure.
Oh, I'm of the opinion that we make the time, preferably right now.
Focus, Quentin. All the gold in the world won't protect you against the Maiden's fire.
What's the rush anyway? We deal with this time soul, and then we fill your chest and my cannon to our dead heart's content.
The treasure's tied to the time soul. We smash the thing, and all this gold might be scattered across eternity.
We can't have that. Stop hauling! This is why I always brought servants to such endeavors. They could hold the foes at bay while I collected the bounty.
Sir Reginald will maybe snack a coin or two, but he'll keep them to himself when all's said and done.
You grab the gold.
Oh my god!
At your service.
Ready for a challenge.
They always fall for it. Cut through the shadows.
Losing track of time.
J'écoute!
One strange here.
Oh, it's already been.
Let's get moving, eh?
A refined decision.
Let's go, crowd. Какие пады. Ой, эти пады.
I'm coming, Sir
A shame we don't have time to grab any of this treasure.
Oh, I'm of the opinion that we make the time, preferably right now.
Focus, Quentin. All the gold in the world won't protect you against the Maiden's fire. Your soul
What's the
is
rush
free.
anyway?
Enjoy.
We deal with this time soul, and then we fill your chest and my cannon to our dead heart's content.
The treasure's tied to the time soul. We smash the thing, and all this gold might be scattered across eternity.
We can't have that. Stop hauling! This is why I always brought servants to such endeavors. They could hold the foes at bay while I collected the bounty.
Sir Reginald will maybe snack a coin or two, but he'll keep them to himself when all's said and done.
You grab the gold, while I savor the challenge at hand. What a feast it will be! My galley is the battlefield.
Ah, let's stretch those roots.
Move like water. The dish takes
Oh, I can cook lots. Souls from the air. Six grams of death root. 2 drops of moonshine. Ha! I have just the thing. Only drops of moonshine. You want to hide? Only drops of moonshine.
Let's try a new recipe. Move like water.
Just need the right thing.
The nature
coming through is truly correct. Working on it.
What do we have here?
It will be done.
Ah! You feel it, ship? The crush of my hammer against the fabric of destiny. Ah, the vindication. Ever since our first encounter, I have longed for it. You don't even remember it, do you? The endless battle spawned by your disrupted power. I bet Mordecai was glad to spare you the embarrassment.
I do like this so far.
Flame guides me this way.
Let's send you away.
Wondering anymore?
All right, easy fix.
Let's see what's out there.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Ah, let's stretch those roots.
Aye! Let's go under. but I bet now.
Unleash the moonshine. Oh, I'll have to know that. Just need the right thing. You wanna hide, yeah?
Corruption
Aye.
flows under my gaze.
I am the blade.
You feel it, Chip? The crush of my hammer against the fabric of destiny? Ah, the vindication. Ever since our first encounter, I have longed for it. You don't even remember it, do you? The endless battle spawned by your disrupted power. I bet Mordecai was glad to spare you the embarrassment.
That's what we do. Pure dead brilliant.
Never look back.
2 drops of moonshine. Two drops of moonshine. Needs some. You wanna hide, yeah?
Right.
Unleash the moonshine.
I move.
Rolls from the grounds.
I follow the plan.
Ah! Do you feel it, Chip? The crush of my hammer against the fabric of destiny? Ah, the vindication. Ever since our first encounter, I have longed for it. You don't even remember it, do you? The endless battle spawned by your disrupted power. I bet Mordecai was glad to spare you the embarrassment.
Swiftly. Well, I was going to clean my canal anyway. This plan's growing on me.
Balanced to perfect.
I like this one.
On my way.
What ails your soul today? Oh, it burns! Kill the body, free the soul. I don't look up to anybody. Always go forward. Yes, you.
The pain of 1,000.
My galley is the battlefield.
Once more until justice has been
catching
granted.
Insane amount of options.
Right up for
You just don't know what to
desperate
play
times.
with first, okay? Insane amount of options. Really insane.
You never cease to amaze, Marley. Oh, I like that.
How vile it felt back then. To sully my soul with your influence. If it hadn't been our only means of escape, I'd never have agreed. I knew I must redeem myself in the maiden's eyes, to put my tainted soul towards good. For the longest time, I was driven by the sole purpose of your extinction. For I alone had the means. Then the fire parted, as it never had before, and I received a singular vision.
I see where this is going. With kind regards.
Ready for a challenge. Sure as the storms.
Memory captured.
A good starter. The trap is set. Shadow Blade. I will be back. A refined decision.
I saw it all then. The divine plan and the role I was meant to play. I was to be the Fatesmith, the architect of past and future, the herald of salvation. I was to mold order from chaos, to pave the way for a world without suffering. The future was mine to shape. For what are memories, if not the blueprint for tomorrow? The path towards the grand design.
I am the blade. In a moment.
Who bothers a commissariat?
Aye. Aye. I cannot lose. The taste of death.
I knew this would come. I pray for your soul. At your service.
Need something, matey? All right, easy fix.
Opportunity calls.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly.
That's what we do. Affirmative. Let's go under for a bit. Good call, Marley.
My sword is razor sharp.
No one returns from the dead.
Preparation is...
Teresa, para servirle. Let fate be our judge.
You don't know what to play
I'll
with
never
first.
forget.
Real.
Still bears the scars of its making.
Consider it done. Good for another shot.
Crumbles under my blows. I can feel it. Soon, reality will...
Time is on our side.
What a
Good taste.
abomination. Like nature,
I'm approaching the objective.
Ignatia is up ahead, Navigator. I will try to resist her command. The rest is up to you.
Ready when you are, Marley.
Remember, if I can't resist, she will force me to unleash a memory. I suggest you let me capture a fresh memory before you engage.
On my way.
Well, now.
A memory unleashed.
Cut through the shadows. Agata. The objective is in my sight.
Ignatia is up ahead, Navigator. I will try to resist her command. The rest is up to you.
Ready when you are, Marley.
Remember, if I can't resist, she will force me to unleash a memory. I suggest you let me capture a fresh memory before you engage.
A good starter. Prepare for death.
Next one's mine, Toya. You watch it.
Nakama. The fight begins. This will suffice. Raise with your legs. Good taste. Tomonikuzo. I will be back. A fine blend.
You struggle? A defiance all too familiar.
Very traditional.
Gracious maiden, lend strength to my
Aye.
hammer. Let it bend reality.
Our options for variety
You
are
struggle?
endless.
Ugh,
A defiance
leaves are
all
itching.
too familiar.
Working on it.
It truly is your offspring.
Can we talk of something else?
I spy.
Watch me go.
Gracious maiden, lend strength to my hammer. Let it bend reality to your demands.
A memory imprint. Oh, this is fascinating. Better luck next time. Let the leaves cover all. Mother Nature. Better luck next time. Incoming.
Must stop running!
All right.
Mouse
Right
is
now.
double clicking.
Coming right up. Swift shrug. Coming through.
So close. All the toil and madness, the pain of a
It'll grow real fast. The souls from the air. Treatment's ready. Let the leaves cover all.
Ah, you tried
A bush
to
for
lure
hiding.
me with promises of a happier past. How quick!
Yeah, let me at him.
Corruption grows under my gaze.
Your whispers lack imagination.
Watch me go.
The scope of my ambition
Let me
dwarfs
see
your
yours.
own.
I'll hold on to this. Navigator, the Time Soul is whispering to me. It wants me to use its power.
I hear it too. Sweet talk and false
She
promises.
did send it.
We've got no need for that, eh? What about you lot?
Nah, I'm good. I've learned from my screw up with Dread.
Well, folk of the sea, we got rum in our tea. What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no,
like that.
I will not rewrite the entirety of my memoirs.
The past is but a recipe for the present. If the cooking is done, one must savor the dish.
Soon,
Working on it.
reality will break as well.
We must trust her.
Of course.
At your service.
Fire
Like
shows the
nature left to fester without
Straight to the point. From here to there. Glad you have our backs.
Yes. and
Now
it's
we're
plain
getting
to
somewhere.
see. You are nothing but blind power, lost like the rest of your cursed kind.
Well, well. Through the below.
Your nature against
Time is on our side.
darkest power cannot escape the design.
1, 2, nothing. Freed.
Indeed.
Maybe they should
Time freeze.
Tampered.
My call,
Always move forward.
arbiter of your will. Guide
Their future is already written.
Death's not the end, eh?
You struggle.
Your soul is free.
A defiance
Enjoy.
all too familiar. The
I'll
ship
be there
truly is your offspring.
This memory is ours. A sword through the heart.
Gracious.
Back here, I see. I, unshackled.
Gracious maidens, lend strength to
Let's
my
get you somewhere else.
Let it bend
I like it already.
reality to your demands.
Thank you for the backup. I'll take that, thank you.
So close. All the toil.
Now we're getting
madness,
somewhere.
The pain of 1,000
I'm honing in.
worth it at last.
No time to be subtle. It's going to get loud. I still need time. I'll be this.
Ah. You tried
I
to
like this
lure
gun.
me with promises
One
of
shot
a
only.
happier past.
Of course
How
I know.
quaint.
I like these odds.
Your whispers lack imagination. Perhaps the scope of my ambition dwarfs your own.
A moment to remember.
Rolls are.
I was forged in endless
It's
battle
kindred
to be your
rolls.
master. Submit to me.
That's even worse. Because it's kindred rolls.
This hammer is a pure weapon of the design. My skin still bears the scars of its making.
My galley is the battlefield.
And so we return.
Oh, I can grow
I was
lots of
forged in endless battle to be your master. Submit to me.
Ha, I have just the thing.
My
This
duty
hammer
is to
is a
observe,
pure
not
weapon
rule.
of the
Slice!
Let's try that again.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
In endless battle to be your master. Submit
Oh,
to
I
me.
like that. Let's send you away.
I
My
belong
galley
to Saturday.
is the battlefield.
I see.
Instant turn.
A
Instant.
challenge, eh? So be it.
I was forged in endless battle to be your master. Submit to me. This hammer is a pure weapon of the design.
Jesus.
My skin still bears the scars of its making.
Pinkus.
Likely a poor choice.
What are you doing, Pinkus? Where's the crew?
The burdens of nobility.
Grotesque abomination. Like nature left to fester without hands to give it shape. Polishes run out.
I need a guard.
That won't be a challenge.
Yes. It is plain to see.
Anything shiny? Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
Bien sûr.
At your service.
Like moth to the firecracker.
Leader them? Good snout.
Even the darkest power cannot escape the design.
Ready for a challenge.
I can resist the noise.
Maiden, hear my call.
Maiden,
Where do I put
on my
this?
senses. I am a servant of the grand design.
A little spectacle just for you.
A fool.
Let's not ask for permission.
Very well. This shall not go on.
You struggle. Fight!
Try again.
My qualities are needed.
Oh, I would not
How
worry about them.
easily your nature.
They all seek my riches.
Even the
It will be
darkest power cannot escape the design.
If you must.
The cannon is mightier than the sword.
Hear my call.
A little spectacle just for you.
Utter of your will. Guide me through this
My God, but how did you see? How did you see that?
Could have done without your interference, Molly.
You were not supposed to see that.
Nobody takes what's mine. I will draw them.
Even the darkest power cannot escape the design.
My qualities are needed.
Sure as a stop.
A little spectacle just for you.
Maiden, hear my call. I am the arbiter of your will.
Who needs to ask? You can't afford it.
I'll hold on to what is mine.
You struggle? A defiance all too.
Another kind of bait. It's a deal.
Truly is your offspring.
Sometimes I fear for the worst.
Gracious maiden, lend strength to my hammer. Let it bend reality to your demands.
Imbecilic, the lot of them.
So close. All the toil and madness, the pain of 1,000 deaths, worth it at last.
We repeat our duties day in and out.
Gracious maiden, lend strength to my hammer. Let it bend reality to your demands.
Stay clear of them if I were you.
So close. All the
How will
toil
I deal with
and
patrols?
madness,
Patrols
the
are the
pain of
problem.
1,000 deaths,
I
worth
need a
it
way
at
to
last.
deal with these patrols. The biggest problem are patrols.
To each what they deserve.
The rest can be done.
Here with promises
Through the flames.
of a happier past. How quaint.
No mercy given.
Your whispers lack
Big
imagination.
problem? Bigger solution. Bien sûr.
Their future is already written.
Something
I was forged in endless battle to be your man.
Lending could be a bit.
Submit to me.
Well, I was going to
It's
clean
a
my
pure
castle anyway.
My skin still bears the scars of its...
Let's capture this moment in time.
What do we have here?
Your will crumbles under my blows. I can feel it. Soon, reality will break as well.
Hold it right there. I like it already.
I've had enough of it.
It will not matter in the end. The fire shall
Straight to the point. My body's there.
Yes, it is plain to see. You are nothing but blind power, lost like the rest of your cursed kind.
Balanced to perfection.
It'll only hurt a bit. It's the lady at the ready.
How easily your nature's used against you. Even the darkest power cannot escape the design.
Teresa,
Maiden!
ready to serve.
Hear my call!
I
stand against the
arbiter
tempest.
of your will. Guide me through this final time.
As you command. Don't mind the less.
Never look
serve
back.
the design in our own way.
Well, well.
You struggle?
Release the memory.
Never look back. Straight to the point.
Your will crumbles under my...
A crack in the glass. Always move forward.
What a grotesque...
My body's not ready yet.
Like nature.
I like it already.
Fester without hands to
Blink. I still need time.
Yes, it is plain to see. You are nothing but blind power, lost like the rest of your cursed kind.
We must trust her judgment.
How your nature's used against you. Even
Teresa,
the darkest power
para servir.
cannot escape the design.
Any cannons loose?
My soul is razor sharp.
Hear my call.
No second.
I am the arbiter of your will. Guide me through this final task.
Don't all sometimes. They too are servants of the maiden.
You struggle? A defiance all too familiar. The ship truly is your offspring.
It's a problem, it's fucking Kindred. How am I supposed to kill Kindred with what? Where?
Gracious maiden, lend strength to my hammer. Let it bend reality to your demands.
Repeat our duties day in and out.
Holy shit.
How long has it been?
All the toil and madness, the pain of a...
I never forget.
Worth it at last. Ah,
As the design
you
demands.
try to lure
I knew
me
this
with
would come.
promises
In
of
the
a
land of
happier
the blind?
life.
All right, easy fix.
Next patient.
Death is
Your
useless.
whispers lack
Not
imagination. Perhaps the scope of my ambition.
And so we return.
Death's worth it at last.
The court is in session.
Ah, let's stretch those one leg.
Time carries us
Lady
back.
at the ready.
Worth it at last.
I send you my ash.
Ah,
I've seen it.
Standing around,
lure
catching
me
light.
with promises.
Streetsmanship, doctor.
How quaint.
Death from the heavy customer.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops.
Your
Coming
whispers
through.
lack imagination. Perhaps the scope of my ambition dwarfs your own. I was forged in endless battle to be your master. Submit to me.
There's a problem.
Let's get moving, eh?
This hammer is a pure weapon.
Yo, man,
My skin still bears the scars of its
Such
making.
ignorance. Pitiful.
Like, come on.
Your
Mr.
will
Patrols.
crumbles under my blows. I can feel it. Soon.
Is it treasure? Will it yield coin?
What a grotesque abomination.
Who said this would
Anything
work?
shiny? I can smell gold already.
Ah,
If they had seen what
you
I
try
have
to lure me
Diamonds,
with
rubies,
promises
emeralds.
of a happier past. How quaint. Your whispers lack imagination.
My golden side.
Perhaps the scope
Finders
of my
keepers.
ambition
Right.
dwarfs your own.
Strange.
There.
Sign your treaty to die. It's a deal then. Ready to fire. Nobody takes what's mine.
Still bears the scars of its making.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
Come here, John.
Let's remember this
Your
point.
will crumbles under my blows. I can feel it. Soon, reality will break as well.
My power
What
lies
a
below.
grotesque abomination. Like nature left.
Nothing changed here, I see.
It's a treasure. I'll trade you for your life.
Yes, it is plain to see. You are nothing but blind power, lost like the rest of your cursed kind.
If there is value, it's mine. That's a big one.
Even the darkest power cannot...
Can you hear the waves singing?
At your service. The verdict is clear.
Maiden! Hear
When in doubt, eh, Marley?
I am the arbiter of your will. Guide me through this final task.
Teresa, para servirle. The crow flies.
The struggle. The defiant
Strange soul
The ship truly is your
Teresa,
offspring.
ready to serve. Filed for review.
Unceasing. Let us all bear witness to their fate.
Gracious maiden, lend strength to my hammer. Let it bend
The White Crow
reality
stands
to
ready.
your demands.
Let's try a new recipe.
My sight reaches far.
My blade
All the toil and madness,
Move with me.
the pain of 1,000
A heavy customer.
worth it at last.
A memory for the Marley's halls.
Perhaps you need to rest.
Ah, you try to lure me with promises of a happier past. How quaint.
Got a good head in my chest.
Your whispers
Stein,
lack
Gregor.
imagination. Perhaps the scope of my ambition dwarfs
It will be
your
down
own.
The tides again, no one. A pirate's delight.
Sometimes I fear for the worst.
I was
Their
forged
will
in endless
is a
battle to be your master.
I hope that memory serves us
To
right.
me,
I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Ah, glad to be back.
Golden greetings.
this hammer is a pure.
I'll step on
Still
the
bears the scars of its
Let's do this once
to
again.
me.
The depths call.
Having
Clean this place sometime.
been wanting.
Come on, Sir Reginald. The turtle would like that.
Skin still bears the scars of its
Idiot is not sneaking.
Return.
to me.
Sign your treaty to die. I'll hold on to what is mine.
Nobody will find me here. Again here. I'm growing old just thinking of this place. Nobody will find me here.
Wanting.
To the I'll step on it, shall
My
Can you hear the
bears the
waves?
scars of its
Return.
to me.
To be one with the sea. Clean this place sometime.
But us.
Better
This
over.
hammer is a pure.
I'll step on it, shall
My skin
The
still
depths
bears the
call.
scars of its making.
Do not give in.
To me.
The depths call.
Sign your
Bring this place some time.
die.
Pure death.
My skin still bears the scars of its